This episode, Junk Labs, my Sonic. Yeah, it's a 2016 Chevy Sonic base model. There's nothing fancy or special about it. It's non-turboed, so we don't have to worry about that stuff. But what we are going to do today is we're going to go ahead and install better headlights than the factory headlights. I wanted something brighter. I ended up getting HID Attitude Exxon fueled, the ZXEs from local auto parts store. And neat things about these is that they're actually 10 times brighter than an LED, but it takes longer for them to heat up because they're HIDs. LEDs, they use the least amount of power for them to light up, and they're pretty bright. An LED is considered an light emitting diode. So it's something simple like that. But what's going to end up happening is that I'm going to take the factory ones out for the high and low beams. I'm going to take them out and I'm going to replace them with those so that at night I can actually get something brighter and better. So, and another tech tip for you for these is that you cannot handle these with your bare hands. They will end up damaging or cracking on them. So, auto parts stores sell these halogen install kits. Comes with the bulb grease and the natural gloves that you're going to need to install them into here. But first we got to get them out of there, and if I remember right, I have to take some stuff out of the way. Let's go ahead and pop open the hood. Hood props are usually down here. Just pop them open. I know the lighting was very well, but it's just a simple install. So we just open up the hood here, get the hood prop, put it in its place, and boom. So the passenger side is pretty easy to get to. They're both on that side. I have the airbox in the way, but those are pretty easy to get to. Now on this side, however, I do have a little bit of an issue because I do have the battery tray in the way, which means I might have to take my battery off in order to replace them, which is not a big deal. And in other words, I have to take off my washer fluid nozzle to go down into the washer fluid. So I do have to, I know there's a little bolt right down in there that I'm going to have to take off. But other than that, it's a pretty quick and easy install. I'll show you the first result of them. So the factory lights aren't really the greatest. They're not really the brightest. As you can tell, they absolutely suck. So that's just the beginning. That's with the stock headlights. Now I'm going to go ahead and put those aftermarket ones in and see what we can't get. I'm going to keep the turn signals and everything the same. The rear lights are going to be the same because those are actually really, really bright, even without all the fancy doohickeys and stuff like that. And while I'm underneath the hood, a good thing to do is go ahead and check all your fluids because you already have the hood up. So it's just another tech tip that you can use for when you're doing some sort of underhood install. Is you already have the hood up, you're already going to have to take some stuff off. Just go ahead and check it. You know, it's not a big deal, especially not to a manufacturer. Biggest thing right now, with it turning spring over here in March, you're going to have to check your coolant levels. People don't like to check their coolant levels because, oh, well, there's a sensor in there that tells me, right? Yeah, that's the case for when the coolant level gets low, but then again, if you're not checking your coolant every month, it could be going into your engine, and that's really bad. So it's just one of those things that you just check your fluids, and it doesn't hurt to go ahead and take off the air cleaner there. Take a look at your air filter. It's not going to hurt you any, and sometimes you might be surprised. You might be, oh well, I don't need to replace that for another 4 or 5 months or something like that. You know, it's just a little tech tip for you guys. So on that note, I will be going ahead and put these babies in. I will give you guys an update as to what all I find, and I'm going to go ahead and give you some more tech tips. So stay tuned, and I hope you guys enjoy.